Let me ask you something uncomfortable. What if the very thing that makes you smart minus is the exact same thing quietly destroying your potential? The people who struggle most with success are rarely the ones who lack talent. They're the ones with too much of it. There's a concept in psychology called analysis paralysis. If you've ever spent 3 hours researching the perfect way to start something, instead of just starting it minus, you already know exactly what it feels like. This is about a specific kind of mind. A mind that was probably praised early in life for being careful, thorough, perceptive. A mind that learned minus very young minus, that thinking more was always safer than acting fast. And that belief, quietly, invisibly, became a cage. They see every angle of a problem before anyone else does. They anticipate failure, scenarios others never even consider. And they are often minus, the most stuck person in the room. Because intelligence without execution is just elaborate imagination. Psychologists call this the planning-action gap. It is the space between knowing exactly what to do and actually doing it. Every time you move toward action, your mind minus trying to protect you minus generates a new question. Because underneath almost every intelligent person's overthinking, there is a terror that most people never admit out loud. The terror of being finally found out, of trying your absolute best minus and discovering that your best isn't enough. It is the subconscious decision to stay in potential, minus permanently minus, because potential can never be graded. And so the gifted child becomes the talented adult who is always preparing, always refining, always 6 more weeks away from being ready. From the outside, it looks like perfectionism. It looks responsible. It looks like high standards. But on the inside, it is self-abandonment dressed in sophisticated language. Your mind writes a PhD thesis on why today is not the right day. Not motivation. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings follow action minus they don't precede it. They shipped the imperfect thing. They had the uncomfortable conversation before they felt ready. They let the world see a version of them that wasn't finished yet. The doing taught them things that no amount of thinking ever could have. Intelligence that only turns inward, minus that feeds on itself minus, becomes a loop with no exit. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are someone whose greatest asset has been quietly working against you, minus, and now you know why. The question isn't whether you are capable. You've known that for a long time. The question is whether you are willing to act like it. Tell me minus, where in your life has your own thinking kept you from moving? What is the thing you've been almost ready to do for months, maybe years? Write it below. Sometimes naming it out loud is the first real step forward.
Don't forget to support us by subscribing, leaving a comment, and liking to motivate us to provide more content.